welcome back to the vlogs, everyone. I'm in Rotherhithe today, just having a walk about. That is the Church of St Mary the Virgin. I'll have a little look in there in a minute. But first off, I'm going to go to the Mayflower pub and have something to eat a bit later on. It's not open yet, I'm a bit early. But I found this little cafe. It's called the Watch House. I was just reading the sign, and it says in the 17th century the watchmen would have been stationed here to guard against body snatchers. They stole corpses from the adjoining former burial ground for medical research at Guy's Hospital. How mad's that? And now it's a little cafe. I'm going to go in and get a coffee. $3.20 the coffee, and yeah, really nice little spot in the churchyard gardens next to a few old gravestones. So it's a great old building. That's like an old school with a model of the pupils there from, when was it, 1842, and that's the Watch House Cafe. The Church of St Mary the Virgin in Rotherhithe, and I just saw a plaque on the wall here. I'll quickly show you. Sailing of the Mayflower. In 1920, the Mayflower sailed from Rotherhithe on the first stage of its epic voyage to America. This is where it went from, Rotherhithe. St Mary's the Virgin, Rotherhithe, London. When I come in, they just give me this little guide to have a read on, and yeah, there's a picture of it here. When was that? 1747, so it was built before then. But a beautiful old church, and a local church. And that lady there, Eileen, she's 95 and she's still doing the cleaning. How fantastic is that? But yeah, and I don't know if you can see the few of the sort of statues are covered over. There's one there near the window, and that's because Easter's coming up and they have to be covered over. I just found that out. That's from the front of the church looking back. I was just talking to Eileen. She's amazing, 95. I said, what's the secret? How comes you look so good? And she says, I have a little sneaky half a glass of wine every day. But there she is over there cleaning away, 95 years old. Fantastic. So, the Mayflower pub, which is named after the famous ship that in the 1620s, I think it was, took the pilgrims, or the English families, to the New World, the United States of America. And this pub is named after that ship. Right, let's go and get some food. Right, built in the 17th century, the Mayflower has been the favoured inn for many illustrious adventurers. It's done more so than Captain Christopher Jones, who set sail in the Mayflower in 1620 to discover the New World. Right, it's a lovely old pub. You can feel the history in here. Let's have a look out on the deck. I'm going to order some food in a minute. Thank you. Now, let's look around this little corner bit. Alright, you can't get through that way. this is cool. So you've got the American flag there. And the British flag there. Brilliant. Right, let's order some food. Interesting little pub this is. Right, I'm going to go for the old English sausages, mashed potato, mixed vegetables and red onion gravy. Sounds delicious. I've got my drink and waiting for me food, but I quite like it in here. I might actually sit in here rather than outside. Went to America to convert the Indians, but oh, they shall convert me. There's a few of today's specials. But yeah, real interesting old pub. They normally have the fire going in the winter. Yeah, I'm going to go out there after, but I'm going to eat my food in the pub. Right, there is a restaurant dining room upstairs, and the guy said I could have a look. Oh, I think there's people up here. Wow, this is lovely up here. Hang on, let's put it on the wide angle. Lovely. I thought there was people up here, but they were just like them statues. Wow, this is really pretty up here. Really nice. Let's have a look out the window, see what we can see. Can you see the prospect? Yeah, you can. Just see the prospect of Whitby over there. Look, hang on. This might not work because of the windows now, but it is over there. Yeah, lovely dining room. Such a beautiful old pub this is, and they're playing some fantastic music in here. I could sit here all day listening to this. Right, food's on its way. Looks really nice. I like the way it's presented as well. Gonna get stuck into that. Lovely sausage, I've just had a bite of that, and the mashed potato and the onion gravy and some veg. Really nice this is. Absolutely delicious this is. Lovely sausage, perfect mash. The onion gravy stuff is fantastic. Really nice, I'm really enjoying this one. 18 quid I think it was. Bloody handsome. That was one of the nicest bangers of mash I've had. That was absolutely delicious. Busy out here on the deck. Right, let's sit near the American flag. Here she is, the stars and stripes. Yeah, where is the prospect of Whitby? I'll show you. There, you can just see it peeking out there. See it, the white building? That's where I was the other week in that other vlog. And then that's out to Greenwich. And then that way is into London. Just come out of the Mayflower. Fantastic pub, definitely recommend visiting this place. Steeped in history, really nice food, busy, so if you want to sit out on the deck and the weather's nice, you might be worth booking a table. But fantastic place. So just up the road from the Mayflower pub is this place, the Brunel Museum, the famous engineer. I went inside to have a little look round. Right, it's £8 to get in. There's concessions if you're local, but I'm not local, so I don't mind paying. She said first of all go and have a look at the tunnel shaft. It's sort of the entrance to the first tunnel that they built under the Thames. That's it in here. I think there's a bit of a film. Ooh. Okay, I'll show you a bit more in a minute. I'm going to go down there and watch the little film. I won't bore you with it, but I'll tell you all about it after. So I've just watched the film, really interesting it is. So this was built in the 1850s, I believe, and I thought it was something to do with the Rotherhithe tunnel, but it's not. This was a foot tunnel. And then steam trains started running through it across the Thames. It was the first tunnel under the Thames, I think under any river in the world. But then it just become a bit of a dangerous place with pickpockets and thieves. And now it's just a railway tunnel. So it's not the Rotherhithe tunnel, but really interesting. So you can go up on top of the tunnel shaft. It's obviously covered over now. I think it's just like a little venue you can hire for parties or something, because I notice there's a bar over there. And there's a bust of Brunel himself. Really interesting, that place. If you like history and engineering and information, you'd enjoy that. It was actually Mark Brunel that built this tunnel, and you'd probably heard of his famous son called Isambard. Yeah, it was Isambard's dad. Right, I just spotted signs for the beach. This is Rotherhithe Beach. It's actually like a bit of sand on it. I should have brought me Factor 30 with me. Hang on, let's get in here. Who'd have thought it, eh? Right, let's get my towel out. Well, I might do a bit of beach combing. It's a lovely walk along here from Rotherhithe. I'm heading back towards Tower Bridge. But yeah, if it's a nice day like today, a walk along the Thames Path, this is really nice. And here's another old riverside pub. I'll try that another time. But I think it's meant to be pretty good. It is called the Angel. That's for next time. Have a nice pub along the walk, the Old Justice. So that place there, the Happy Houseboat, you can actually hire that and stay on it. Yeah, so I think it's an Airbnb. I don't know if you've got to have the whole thing though, or you can just get a room on it. But yeah, you're literally just up the road from Tower Bridge. Quite a cool place to stay, I would imagine. So this is Shad Thames, just next to Tower Bridge, and it is the best surviving example of the type of streets that were very common in London's Dockland before any redevelopment had taken place. Yeah, it's got a charm about it. Right, halfway down Shad Thames, you got this place, Cafe Paradiso, Sicilian Cafe. I've ordered a cake and a coffee. She's on her way. I'll show you in a minute. But a nice spot. I've got a little seat there, looking out onto this. That is how you finish a day wandering around London. Looks bloody delicious. I'll tell you what it's like in a minute. Really nice that is. £9.75 for cake and coffee. Really enjoying it. That was bloody handsome. That's it for today. I'm heading home soon. Yeah, the Brunel Museum was really interesting. I know I only filmed a little bit in there, but I'm really like interested in stuff like that. It might not be to everyone's taste, but yeah, really enjoyed that. And the Mayflower pub, fantastic. I'm going to try and do all the riverside pubs gradually through London. There's quite a few more, but that one, yeah, the food was superb. Really enjoyed it, and yeah, just a nice little area to have a wander around, that Thames Path down to Rotherhithe. But yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless you.